Next up, we talk to Lisa Hamling about the Treehouse and the work they do supporting families with autism.
Approximately 1 child in 150 in Geelong is diagnosed with an autism spectrum disorder. The Treehouse Geelong is a support group run for families living with autism, and Lisa Hamling, who joins me today, and her husband Mark are the current facilitators of Treehouse Geelong. So Lisa, can you tell me, how long has Treehouse Geelong been around?
We were founded in 2008 by a family that acted upon knowing there was a gap, I guess, in the community of needing a whole family support network. We're auspiced by YMCA, so they help us out a lot. We've got several different social groups underneath us. I think we're up to 9 now. So a few, for example, are the Pink Musketeers, which is a all-girls primary aged for anyone with an ASD diagnosis in mainstream school. We've also got a primary aged girl and boys group, Clubhouse Kids. We've got young adults, which is 18 to 30-year-olds. We've got a dads group that meets once a month, generally just meet at the pub, have a beer, a palmy, and a chat. I think it's important that the dads don't miss out as well. We've got a catch-up coffee group for the mums or anyone new in Geelong that is just looking to find out what the Treehouse does. We also run family fun days, market days, trampoline days, much more.
Yeah, fantastic. So Lisa, you recently spoke at the Parliamentary Inquiry into Services for People with ASD in Victoria.
I did.
Can you tell us about some of the themes that the Treehouse Geelong discussed there?
Sure, there were 2 main things that came out. I put it out on the Facebook page, I guess, to the Geelong community of what they wanted to have discussed. So after putting that all together, what I found was missing most from the community's point of view was, in mainstream setting in the school, was their kids don't have enough aid funding, teacher training. So it was focused all on that. So in the mainstream setting of getting more training to help the teachers, and certainly getting more people in there. You might have 29 kids in a class, for example. I know that's what we've got at our schools, and you might have 4 or 5 diagnosed kids, and you just need some more support in the classrooms to help out these children with their extra learning needs. It's not just all about academic. A lot of these kids need a lot more help with social emotional, or out in the lunch yard, or social situations. So that was the main topic we covered.
Okay. So the Treehouse Geelong recently organised a screening of a film, Life Animated.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that film and why you thought it was important to bring it to Geelong?
Sure. I suppose it's only being shown in Melbourne for 3 showings. I think Geelong has so many families with ASD that it was important for the Geelong community to try to get a showing here. We're holding it at the Pivotorium on November the 8th, but need to sell 63 tickets, so hopefully that goes ahead for the community. I think it's important that people, there's enough stress on families not to have to travel to Melbourne, that we can hold a show here in Geelong.
Yeah, fantastic. That'd be great. So what's next for the Treehouse Geelong? What are your plans for the group? What would you like to see happen?
Oh, my ultimate plan. You want the ultimate plan?
Yes, please. That would be fantastic.
The big plan for my husband and I would be to be able to lease a house and have it sort of like a drop-in centre, I guess, that we could run all of our groups out of the house, and also sort of use it as a life skills centre. So there might be a garden out the back that we could do some cooking skills and things like that, and have a lending library and a sensory room, and just a place that was always open for these kids to have as their own and to call home, and if they were out and about and needed a break, that we were always there.
Great.
So that's the big goal.
That sounds fantastic. So if anyone wanted to donate to this big goal of yours, which I think is an amazing goal, how would they do it? Would they go to your website or Facebook page?
Yeah, website and contact us, and we could go from there. But because we're auspiced through YMCA, it'd be by cheque or interbank account.
Okay.
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for coming in.
No
You're doing
worries.
fantastic work, and I hope to get you in again in the future and see how far you've gone.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Lisa.